The details on the changes to the PGWP program have been released by immigration, and the news is not very good. IRCC has released the details on the postgraduate work permit program. The eligibility requirements are being updated, they have changed, and these changes to PGWP may mean a close or a near death to the very popular but controversial international student program in Canada. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Dhruv. I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. At our firm Effizient, we assist all prospective immigrants with their immigration to Canada. So if you are a prospective immigrant or you're an employer looking to have assistance with regards to immigration for your employees, here is our contact information. Feel free to contact us. You can call us, email us, WhatsApp us, and we'll be happy to help you. Now, IRCC has released the details with regards to the changes to the PGWP program. But before we go into the details for those changes, let's quickly answer the comment of the week. This comment comes from Fatima, and the comment is, I exited Canada after my work permit got denied, work permit extension got denied. I'm still within the 90-day period. Can I apply for restoration of status? So the restoration only applies when you stay inside Canada. The moment you exit Canada, that's it. You have already exited Canada. You don't have any status anymore. There is no status to restore. Hence, restoration cannot be done. You can come back to Canada if you have a visa as a visitor, or if you have any other authorization, you can enter with that authorization. But the question of restoration goes away at that point, because the new entry will give you a new status, and there is nothing to restore at that point. I hope this helps. IRCC announced that they are going to make changes to the PGWP program, which will come into effect starting November 1st. And they have released the details with regards to those changes. So guys, here on the screen, you can see the IRCC's page that talks about the changes to the postgraduate work permit program. If we see here, it says changes to the PGWP eligibility criteria. And this page outlines the recently announced changes to the postgraduate work permit program. And this was the public policy, not the public policy, the press release, the public release that IRCC made not too long ago in September, which talked about again reducing the number of temporary residents, and changes to PGWP were announced as a part of this particular announcement. And here we have those details. Alright guys, so what hasn't changed? To be eligible for PGWP, you must continue to meet the general and physical location requirements. So again, you need to be studying inside Canada, and you need to be eligible graduate from a designated learning institution. So that hasn't changed. If you apply for a PGWP before November 1st, so if you have already applied or you will apply before November 1st, you don't need to worry about any of these changes. But if you're applying for a PGWP after November 1st, then the changes will affect. So for the current eligibility criteria is over here, which is in this link over here for postgraduate work permit. Now, from November 1st, starting November 1st, the new criteria will start applying. So if you're applying after November 1st, be sure you know what the criteria is. So let's talk about the criteria now. Now, these are the new eligibility requirements. And guys, the deciding factor with regards to determining those requirements or what requirements apply is the fact when you applied for your study permit. So here, it is very clear that it says that if you applied for your study permit application, if you submitted the application before November 1st of 2024 and you're applying for PGWP on or after November 1st, 2024, these are the requirements that you need to meet. Now guys, not much has changed here. So if you have already applied for study permit or you're already in Canada, these changes are not a big effect on you. They are not going to affect you very much, because the only thing that is required now to apply for PGWP after November 1st is an English exam. So they require that if you graduated with a bachelor's, master's or a doctoral degree from a university, you require CLB 7. If you graduated from a university from any other program which is not a bachelor, master or doctoral, then also you need CLB 7 in English or French. So again, this is very much similar, right? So that means if you graduated from a university, you need CLB 7. If you graduated from a college program or non-university, then you need CLB 5 in English or French. Again, nothing too big. You just need to do the English exam. Anyways, you were going to do it for your permanent residence after your studies. You've done it. You do it for doing your PGWP application and you get over with it. However, now this section here is where the main crux is. This is what is going to have the maximum impact on the postgraduate work permit program and study permit. Guys, PGWP is that tool. If IRCC wants to control or kill the international student program, they don't need to really limit the international student intake. All they need to do is make these kind of changes which they've already made to the PGWP program, and automatically the international student count is going to reduce to only those folks who actually come here to study. All those folks who came here for taking certain study programs which allowed them to, later on obtain postgraduate work permits, and the intent was just to be able to get that work permit. All of them are going to get filtered out with these changes. So these are sweeping new changes. Now, what are the changes? If you submit your study permit application on or after November 1st, this is the requirement. So if you graduate from a university, overall, if you graduate from a university, you need CLB 7. That is number one. If you grad and that's it. There is no requirement with regards to field of study if you are doing a bachelor's, master's or a doctoral degree program. So if you're going to a university doing a bachelor's, master's, doctoral degree program from any university in Canada, all you need is a CLB 7 to get a PGWP. There is no requirement for any field of study. So if you're studying in a university for a degree, then you're good. However, if you are studying at a university for a certificate or a diploma program, then you need CLB 7, but on top of that, you need to have studied in a program that is eligible for PGWP. Now, not all the programs are eligible for PGWP anymore. You need to have studied in a program that is eligible. Now, we will find out what programs are eligible, but before we go there, let's talk about the third case, which is if you studied at a college or any other program apart from a university. You need CLB 5 in English, which is the language requirement, but then there is a field of study requirement that you must graduate from an eligible study program. Now, at the end, it boils down to what are these eligible programs and how many different fields or what kind of programs are eligible. Let's take a look. So if we go here, these are the field of study. So overall, IRCC has said if your program has a field of study requirement, you must graduate from a program linked to certain occupations in long-term shortage in Canada. The field of study are divided into 5 broad categories: agriculture, healthcare, STEM, trade, and transport. So guys, again, very much aligned with express entry: agriculture, healthcare, STEM, and trades, and they've added transport in there. This is exactly what the express entry categories are, and they have basically focused on those particular categories for these study programs. Now, these are all the study program. This is the category, and these are the different sort of programs that are eligible. So guys, if you are coming here for an arts program, no luck, tough luck. If you're coming here for a business program, unless it's related to agriculture, those general business, international business, they are not going to help you. Human resource, not really going to work out. International business management, not going to help you. If you are coming here for, say, software engineering, then definitely that's great. It comes under STEM. But if you're coming here for associate of arts, nope, it's not going to help you. So most common programs after people complete their bachelor's or come here after grade 12. Project management, unless it's in IT, it's not going to help you. Business, unless it's in agriculture, it's not going to help you. If you're taking a transport related program, that may help you depending on what kind of program you're taking. Mechanics, that will help you. All these programs in transport, truck driver, bus driver, instructor, that will help you. So guys, it's very important that now you need to go over this list. If you are planning on coming to Canada on a study permit, you need to really see this. Unless you are planning on doing a degree program in university, then you're good. However, if you are planning on doing a certificate or diploma, you need to check the eligible study programs. Otherwise, you may end up spending thousands of dollars on studies, and that would all be wasted because you won't get a PGWP afterwards. So that's it, guys. These were the changes in PGWP. To summarize, if you are going for a degree program at a university, could be a bachelor's, master's, or a doctoral degree, you don't have much to worry about except for being able to score CLB 7 in English. If you are getting admitted to a university, then I'm pretty sure you would be able to obtain that much score. However, if you are going to a college or a university for a non-degree program, then you need to make sure that you fall under one of the eligible programs if you wish to obtain a PGWP in the future. If all these changes only apply if you apply for submit study permit, if you submit your study permit application after November the 1st. Any application submitted before, these changes don't apply to you. Now guys, these were the changes in the PGWP. Now we are anticipating announcements with regards to the spousal open work permit. People are highly anxious about it. So let's see when IRCC announces it, and when they do, we will post a video to explain those changes. So stay tuned. Guys, subscribe to the channel for those updates, for amazing, exciting immigration updates, and stay updated about everything and anything going on in Canadian immigration. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you are notified about any new video that we upload. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.